Welcome to Professionals in My Car. I'm your host, Oscar Montenegro. Today I have Ben Duell, owner-operator of Duell Construction. Ben, thanks for getting in the hot seat, man.
Thanks for having me.
How are you this morning?
I'm excellent.
Good.
Sun's out.
Yeah, finally, right? Let's get right into it.
Okay.
When you started this company, what were you thinking? What was going through your mind? What was going on in your life that you decided to pull the trigger?
Sure, that's a great question. So the bottom line is I was in a job that was slowly sucking the life out of me, and nothing wrong with the company. It was a great company, but the bottom line is it wasn't. I was working in a job that didn't really line up with who I was, and I'm in the construction industry. I cut my teeth on doing remodels, and I would describe remodeling as a really intimate type of construction. We're in people's homes, we're around their kids, we're around their personal stuff. And I really thrive in those type of environments where I get to know my clients, I get to know their families, and we're just really investing in this project. And I was working in a job where I was doing larger commercial projects, apartment complexes, steel buildings, that kind of stuff, and it just really didn't fit with how I was wired. And so I had a choice to make, and as my wife so eloquently put, she said, "You're kind of miserable and you're making the rest of us miserable, so what would you think about doing something different?"
I think a lot of people can resonate with this story. What's the ultimate mission of Duell Construction?
Yeah, so our mission statement is to be the premier remodeling contractor in Manhattan, Kansas by valuing people, valuing the process, and valuing the final product. And if you follow me on social media at all, you'll see me hashtag those three things always at the end: people, process, and product. And so ultimately our goal is to impact people in a positive way.
Sure.
And I view it as like a three-legged chair or a tripod. If I remove one of those elements, that thing doesn't stand up very well. And so we want to go in and really care for people and do really good quality work and have a process that doesn't take forever and a day to complete.
Last question for you. There are a lot of people out there that are thought about starting their own business but haven't because of fear or the perception of lack of resources. One single advice do you have for these folks to challenge them or to encourage them to take that step?
Sure, that's a great question. First thing I would say is there's a shortage of people in this world who are living and working out of their passion and really finding life in what they do. And I think we need that. I think we need people who get up and get out of bed every morning and are excited about what they do. So step number one is figure out what you're passionate about. Figure out what makes you come alive, what makes you get out of bed in the morning. And then step two would be, don't just blindly jump into something, but do your homework. Figure out if there's a need in your community that for you starting your own business, and then network like crazy. Start asking questions. I didn't get here on my own, and I don't think anybody in life becomes all of who they could be without a little bit of help. And so I've had some really great resources, people that have believed in me, some great networking of friends who, they passed my name along. So word of mouth is huge. Yeah. And when people find out what you do and you're good at it and you're passionate about it, they're going to pass your name around. So figure out your passion, start doing your homework, and figure out if there's a need, and then network like crazy.
Ben, thank you so much for getting in the hot seat.
You bet.
If you're curious about growing your business, personal or professional growth, contact me at oscar@aspenbusinessgroup.com. And remember, leadership is everybody's responsibility. Step up.